Hello, everyone. This is Scott Wallner, CFO at Impact, with an update on the finance department. Tommy, Fran, and I have been working in the office most every day, so our work life has not been disrupted nearly to the level that most of you have been experiencing for quite some time now. However, I do occasionally work from home, like right now. And also, 2 weeks ago, ended up placing myself on a self quarantine for several days. When we returned from a family vacation, we found out that our dog sitter had tested positive for COVID 19. Talk about too close for home. Um, Although the CDC does not require a self quarantine in this type of situation, since we didn't have prolonged direct contact with the individual, out of an abundance of caution, I decided to work from home. This gave me two opportunities. One was the chance to grow out my facial hair. This is only the second time in my life where I attempted to grow a beard. However, my wife asks pretty much every day, "Aren't you going to shave yet today?" So I think the days are numbered for my beard. But seriously, and more importantly, that extended absence from the office gave me a greater appreciation for what all of you have been dealing with for the past 4.5 months. I am impressed and amazed by how well most of you appear to be adapting to the remote workforce life. However, I do know some of you are handling it better than others. So I did want to say that those of us in the leadership team on here are here to support you in any way that we can. If nothing else, just to lend an empathetic ear for all that you are going through. Hang in there, everybody. I know it's been difficult, but I know things are going to get better, and hopefully someday soon. Now, despite all the challenges of the coronavirus, Impact remains on very stable financial footing. Back in April, we received a Paycheck Protection Program loan through the Small Business Administration. And better yet, this loan will convert to a grant that we do not have to repay if we meet certain conditions. And we currently are on track to receive full forgiveness of that loan. This has given us a great surplus of working capital that has helped us through some of these current challenging times, and it will also give us the ability to handle any additional challenges that may come our way, at least in the short term. I would also like to take this opportunity to thank both Tommy and Fran for all of the help that they have done with the finance department and keeping it running as smoothly as possible, despite all of the challenges and disruptions of adapting to a remote workforce. And especially when I have been out of the office, they have done a wonderful job of holding down the fort. I would also like to recognize Drew and Lamar for all of their efforts, helping to support all of our telecommuters. This is no easy task, but they sure do make it look seamless. So thank you both for all of your efforts there as well. When we were asked to put this video together, we were also asked to give an update on how we personally are handling all of the stress of these challenging times. For me, humor has always been one of my coping mechanisms, and while I will definitely agree there is really nothing funny about coronavirus and our situation on there too, I do still again try to use that to help me through these stressful times. So one thing I did early on was I created a COVID-19 music playlist on my iPod, selecting songs that kind of capture the the environment and the challenges that we have right now. So I was going to include clips of some of those songs right now for you, but I thought better of it. Did not want to violate any type of music licensing, so instead I thought maybe I would just sing a few of those songs to you. So fortunately for you, I'm not going to do that. You do not want to do that, want to hear that. But anyway, what I do want to do is I'm just going to provide a scroll across the screen with some of the titles of the songs that I selected in that playlist. Those of you that are of my age may recall the K-Tel records, or maybe it was Time Life Music commercials back in the 70s, where they would provide a similar scroll across the screen of all the songs that they had selected for their particular album. So those of you that do remember that, please enjoy this trip back down memory lane. Those of you that are too young to remember, please don't judge. Some of us grew up in much simpler times. So anyway, thank you very much for watching. Also, thank you very much for everything you do for Impact and for supporting our mission and for helping all of those in our community. It's much appreciated. So stay safe, stay healthy, everyone. Thank you. Well, no surprise, my wife won out, and thus ends the great Corona Beard experiment of 2020. Take care, everyone.